Welcome KPMG partners and professionals to Utah State University. We are representing the Delta Omega Chapter number 116 in the Rocky Mountain region in the 2024 KPMG Platinum Challenge Competition. Something unique and innovative that we have done to go above and beyond a typical gold chapter is our cash camp.
In 2020, 20% of Utah State students were first-generation students, and only 19% were students of color. We wanted to create an event that would encourage more first-gen and students of color to consider higher education as an option. We started Cash Camp, an event for high school students to envision themselves in college and specifically as an accounting major, a field known for stability, job security, flex and hybrid schedules, and competitive salaries. Many students have never heard of accounting and the many careers that it offers. We believe that a degree in accounting can help improve families in our community and help break the cycle of poverty. Next, Jackson's going to tell us a little bit more about what happened at this event.
Cash Camp was a half-day event consisting of both information sessions and group activities. Students started off with a ropes course, which was designed to create a social environment and allow the students to build connections with their peers. Next, students came back to the Huntsman School of Business to get an introduction to accounting and the career options available. This session was held by Dr. Jason Talakai, which is one of our accounting professors. He is also one of the first Tongans to get a PhD in accounting in the United States, so he was able to really connect with a lot of students. After this discussion, we went into a Q&A panel with various alumni that were either first-generation students or from underrepresented backgrounds. Students were able to ask them any burning questions that they had. Next, we held a cost accounting gingerbread activity, and this was held by one of our other accounting professors, Dr. Rachel Martin, and was designed to give students a feel of the type of work that accountants do on a daily basis. Next, we brought in the USU Financial Office, and they talked about funding and budgeting with students to give them a reasonable expectation of what they needed to do to afford college. For the final part of the camp, we gave students a quick tour of the beautiful Huntsman School of Business and the surrounding campus to make them more familiar and comfortable with being a Utah State student.
Through Cash Camp, we significantly impacted the lives of these high schoolers in our community. At the end of our camp, we awarded a scholarship of $1,000 to one deserving student. This scholarship will ease the financial burden for this student and make higher education more accessible for them. One of our goals for Cash Camp was to instill hope in these students and parents that college is an attainable goal. Higher education fosters aspirations and opens doors to a brighter future. We have had multiple students enrolled in Cash Camp that have now enrolled at Utah State University, showing that this initiative has instilled that hope. These efforts have empowered our community, paving a way for academic success and personal growth.
So I'm just going to briefly talk about scalability and how other chapters can implement this program to increase their own community outreach. The big thing we prioritized was advertising. We reached out to local high schools, handed out flyers, and then created a Facebook ad. And this greatly increased the traction at our event. The second thing we did was work with our school's accounting ambassadors. Other chapters could definitely work with IMA or any other business organizations if they're a smaller chapter and need to kind of distribute the workload. And then the third thing we did was have sponsorships. We had local and large firms sponsor our event, so if any other chapters are struggling with funding, they can definitely look to sponsorships as the option.
In conclusion, the Delta Omega chapter is not only a gold chapter, but a platinum one, through the events that we hold that support our community. Thanks for coming to Utah State in Logan, Utah.